Hi guys, how's it going? I'm glad that you're back. Today we've got some pretty good information going out to you guys regarding the channel. I decided I'm going to do a step-by-step walkthrough on just something I did in one of my live streams about 2 days ago. And it's going to be the job hunting. So I don't know how bad your situation is, but my situation was no job, no house. I just got rid of everything so that I could see the best in myself. And so that's where I'm at now. I've closed on my apartment. I'm making plenty of money a month. I save about $2,000 a month. And dudes, let's just be honest, man. If something like that happens, make a fucking video about it, okay? Hopefully it at least touches somebody that you know you care about. So anyways, guys, yeah, that's what today's video is going to be about. And after that, we're going to talk just the nonchalant stuff, as per usual. So right now I'm just driving to somewhere a little secluded. So I have closed on the apartment, but my move-in date isn't until the 20th. So I've just been here. Alrighty. Fantastic. Now this video will never reach YouTube. Alright, here we are. Well, the fucking parking lot. Alright guys, so before shit gets technical, I'll post some sort of title on when the actual walkthrough of that will begin. But I just want to talk for a minute and just get some shit out of the way. So I'm actually pretty excited. I've been working at this context now for long enough. I'm fucking loving it. I've got my boss is fucking a great guy, and it's just me and this other guy right now, but we're actually team leaders, and we're being trained as team leader because at the end of this month we're gonna have about 25 plus employees. So I'm gonna have to train those guys, and then I've also got military guys I gotta get with and train. So dudes are asking me for help from fucking A to Z, and we're meeting them somewhere around the M because I can't help everybody at one time. But anyways, M means me. I don't know. So here's the thing. Channel's doing alright. Like I said, Facebook is so fucking popular. YouTube, okay, so I posted a video where YouTube was being like neglected, okay? Nobody cares about my YouTube channel. I posted that video about the channel because there's way more content on YouTube, and not all of my videos are on Facebook, just most of them. For those of you that seen that video, you know what I'm talking about. Again, that's on my Facebook. But guys, I fucking love it, okay? Dust Off is fucking awesome. People are helping each other. People are asking me for advice. And I don't know. Alright, it's fucking amazing. Let's just leave it at that. So I went this morning, I woke up, did my laundry at the laundromat. That was fucking way overdue. My job is like selling shit, so after my boss was talking to us in our meeting, we went out into the field to make some sales, and he's like, dude, start bringing cologne with you. I was like, I will. So yeah, that happened. I was a little embarrassed, not gonna lie. Yeah, anyways, I'm gonna save this fucking bullshit talking and creative talking for after the actual video. Like I said, the shit will be up here somewhere on what time the actual screen recording starts. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and start screen recording something. It's gonna be a website. This is the exact same thing I said through the video, through any live stream you've seen. It's on some of my videos, so it's gonna be the exact same thing, but I don't know. If you want to call it a tutorial, call it a tutorial, but just for those of you, again, who need a job, who may be losing a job, who may be quitting their job, who may be homeless and don't know how to do shit, as far as getting jobs, then yeah, go ahead and follow this tutorial, guys. I do appreciate everything. and we're going to switch over to that right now. All right, guys, so here we are today. We do have this uploaded. I'm going to have to go back and go over the voiceover because once I recorded this, I guess it didn't want to come out the correct way. So again, this is just on my phone. The website I'm using is called Indeed. For those of you who use other websites, keep in mind that for this, I kind of would like you guys to use Indeed. It's a great website. It still shows great jobs. There's nothing fishy about the website. And so we're going to be doing this finally. It's a video tutorial on exactly what it takes, to do the steps that I've just been talking about. We put a little video to it, and it'll increase knowledge. But with that being said, first thing you're going to want to do is type in a specific job criteria, guys. And this is what I was using on the 5-story garage, the story I was talking about. What you're searching for is jobs $15 and over. Okay, and at the end you're going to put near me. And if you're like 13, maybe you're a little younger, still living with your mom and dad, I was just putting the $15 down a little bit to about $13 to $14, just because, I don't even think you can get jobs at 13, but, just so you have a better chance of getting the job. And so, like I said, after you finish that, just put near me. And this will be for the guys who, maybe you're homeless, or maybe you ride a bike, or you're skating to work. But if you're like me, I was homeless at the time, and it was down in Texas, so I decided to put near me. Okay, and we're just waiting for the video here. But you're going to keep the same search criteria to Dallas, Texas. That's for me. Whether in Miami, whether in LA, whatever. Always keep that to Dallas. And now we're looking at the page here. Guys, first things first, you're going to want to do this 25 to 50 people a day. We're going to go with field sales consultant in Dallas. So like I said, you're going to want to do this 25 to 50 a day. And you're going to want to not read through everything, but pre-make your resume. If you spend an hour on it, you will never have to, worry about it again. This part's for me. This is just me reading it. It's, active duty. It's about the protected veterans and stuff like that. And so after you've applied for 25 to 50 different people, man, it's going to take about a week's turnaround time, and you will start getting plenty of people. Okay, and once you really know like the top 5 jobs or top 4 jobs, and you've got everything set up, go ahead and get the top 5 interviews for yourself, man. It should be about $15 or over, and this is going to be your first step. Okay, I know it's going to be hard. You're homeless or whatever. For me, I was homeless. I still had to find a way to take a shower. I still had to find a way to do my laundry. Even if I only had one bag with me, I only had a couple pairs of clothes, so I had to do this shit regularly. Or I had to do this stuff regularly. And so, like I said, just take your time in your resume. And you won't have to do it again. And now these guys actually recommend me for jobs at other employers, and I've never seen a job like that. So definitely check that box. I don't know why they would do that, but let's say, for instance, I guess they don't hire you and your requirements are needed somewhere else, they'll automatically, put your resume in for you. So that's amazing. It's definitely amazing. And I'm just going over everything here, making sure everything's right, and it looks pretty good. It's got this is just some of my stuff here. It's a simple resume. Like you saw, I worked at GameStop before, and that's in different videos, but anyways, that's it, man. That's the first job down. Now, again, whether you've got 49 more to go or 24 more to go, man, if you do this a day, there's no way you can fail, okay? And like I said, after every job you apply for, I said this in my original video, they're going to send you an email. Go ahead, some people want you to go through their website, go ahead and go through the website. That's just a one step closer to being in the actual application process. And then after also every job you apply for, there's going to be another job that pops up from Indeed. This is why I love Indeed. And go ahead and apply for that one as well, right? And this is for the service technician. It's like 5 weeks of classroom training, 4 weeks of job training. It looks like the salary ranges from $14 to $19 an hour. I mean, those selected for training will receive $500 a week beforehand, and you know, it's awesome. It sounds awesome. I'm not taking a different job, man. I've worked so hard. I've done this for so long to get this job, and I've been through 6 or 7 jobs in the last 6 or 7 months, just due to the fact that I've had shitty job CEOs or whatever you want to call it. I'm telling you, dude, security companies, 7-Eleven, UPS. I've worked for Stampede Consulting, you know, tons of jobs. And so, yeah, I mean, this program will not touch any GI Bill you may have, this is actually a really good job, now that I'm looking at it. But anyways, moving along here, you're also going to want to check every job you apply for. This is every one. You want to check for the assessment, which is things you have to have. So if it's a license you don't have, don't apply for that job, obviously. This one just requires a driver's license, and you have to be willing to relocate. So for me, that wouldn't be too bad 6 or 7 months ago, just because I can relocate and stay near the building. I know some of this stuff is like a little different. I drift off, but yeah, I'd be willing to relocate, stay outside the building, find a place near a gym, take a shower or a laundromat, you know, save up for a car or save up for an apartment, depending on which is easier to obtain. Just looking behind me there. And so, yeah, that's the first job down. You're going to want to keep going through this. Housekeeping, we've got manicure, sales manager. And another thing about sales manager, guys, I'm going to do another application here just so you guys can see. Another thing about sales managers and stuff, if you guys have like 5 years, okay, as a sales manager, go ahead, switch up your resume. I'm not telling you to, but I would, and that's only because, who knows, somebody with a certificate for manager and you don't have a manager certificate, only has 2 years, you can definitely, you know, you can definitely work your way into that. Talk to the owner, let them know you're a good guy. But let's say you've done 25 to 50 jobs for a week, and you know all these jobs are great, and you just want to see if you can go one more week or something like that, a couple more days, or maybe set yourself up for 3 weeks or 4 weeks from now, right? Well, what you can do is what I did. So after I got done with that, I would go immediately over to jobs 20 and over near me, same exact thing, just change the dollar amount. Still in Dallas because I wasn't really walking too far. I wanted to stay near the garage, and so that was also a USO near it where I would go and eat and stuff for free. USO is a military place inside of airports and stuff, guys, for those of you who don't know. But yeah, so all of these jobs now, man, they're gonna be harder to get into. Okay, it's $20 an hour, but hey, man, if you apply for 25 to 50 a day, somebody's gonna get in touch with you, and you have to sell the interview. You have to sound good. You have to sound like you really need this job, you know, just like you would any other job. But if you're in a bad position, listen, man, you can do it. Just make sure you're shaven, make sure you look good, don't smell bad. You know, you got to put the effort in to get results, okay? And that's how you can do that. But I suggest going for the $15 first, just so you know, $15 an hour isn't that hard to find, especially here in Dallas. There are plenty of residential areas. Now, let's say, for those of you who live in Texas, you were going from Texas to Fort Worth, or, you know, you're willing to relocate. Keep the same search criteria, don't change that, but go ahead and go from Dallas to Fort Worth, or, you know, Fort Worth to San Antonio, however far you're willing to relocate. Miami to somewhere, LA to somewhere, you know what I mean? In the end, it's gonna be better for you, and it's also going to be better for you to know where you're at as well. And so there's actually a housekeeping job for $20 and over near me. That's awesome. But anyways, I mean, this is simple stuff, guys. I really, and people aren't getting this information, and it's ridiculous. I mean, come on. You know what I mean? There's no reason for it. Like I said, guys, it took me about 2 weeks, a little over 2 weeks, like 2.5 weeks before I got a $20 an hour job, and I threw away the other one. So I have a story about Stampede Consulting on my other channel. So, well, on another video. I'm sorry, I'm just really trying to get through this, and I just want it to sound really good, but, you know, I've gone over sales manager with you guys, I've gone over manicurist stuff. This is licensed massage therapist. That one I wouldn't apply for because I don't have a license and things like that. Sales associate, that's fantastic. 75244, that one's a little far, so I wouldn't apply for that one, but yeah, guys, this is exactly what you need to do. I'm going to switch it back over, and we're going to finish talking a little bit more about this. So thank you guys for this part of the video. Okay, so we're back again. That was the actual part of everything I've been talking about. That's the step-by-step process on how you're going to do the $15 and over, 25 to 50 a day. Reading everything, switching things accordingly. You know, you're not lying on your application, man. I don't want you to do that, but I'm telling you, if you got 5 or 6 years as a sales manager, who knows? Maybe he'll let you do that. Maybe the guy who does have that license only has 2 years, okay? Best case scenarios, you know what I mean? Best case scenarios. And you know what? In other words, guys, let's say you do that and he doesn't respond to you. You've got 49 or 24 other people, minimum, responding back to you, so it's all up to how you want to do that. But that's, guys, that's everything that I want to talk about right there. If you guys need any help with any of that, again, either go through the video one more time, or while my Facebook is still, dude, I respond to everybody all the time, and I know I'm not going to be able to do this in, I don't know how long, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, but eventually, guys, I'm not going to be able to respond to everyone, so I really want to get in touch with every single person that's on this Facebook, that's on YouTube, that's on Instagram, Snapchat, whatever, guys. If you need any sort of something, man, I mean, dude, my phone number is on Facebook, and I haven't gotten a call yet from anybody, and it's been like 4 months I've been doing this now, but it's you know, like, that's my phone number, man. It's a 312 Chicago phone number, okay? So, obviously it's me, but anyways, I'm not going to take too many steps into that before I start getting prank calls and stuff. Other BS. So that's that. So with that being said, guys, I wanted to jump into something that was super cool to me to talk about today, and that is dust off freaking gaming. And I also have bad news there. I forgot about this. So I tried live streaming PUBG off of my phone the other day. Now this is going to be a talk. This is, for the guys who are looking for the tutorial, this rest of the video is a talk. So I tried streaming PUBG, and it turns out I guess it's not letting me. YouTube Gaming isn't letting me do that, and I still have to figure that out. But always, you know, it'll be on my Facebook if I do that. I tend to do it at midnight or something. I don't know how I do it, so it's typically around, you know, 11:30. But I like to shoot for midnight, so it wouldn't let me do it. I don't know why, and I've just decided I might have to wait until I've already closed on my apartment, so I'm just gonna wait until I move in and actually get my computer, actually get my stuff going. Oh god. Thank goodness for this job. I'm telling you guys, if you're sitting here now and you're like, oh, I'll apply tomorrow, I'll do this tomorrow, don't do it, man. I encourage you to get off this video right now. The tutorial is long done. I mean, dude, go do it. Go freaking apply. Alright, and I'm not your mom, I'm not your dad. I'm just telling you, the world isn't gonna hold its hand out. I promise you, man. I absolutely promise you. Another thing, this is serious to me, man. I was actually in Chicago a few weeks ago. I didn't have much money, but I had to take a flight. I take a monthly flight by the government's expense just to get to and from. And, you know, I went down there and Chicago was the same, and man, people were asking me for money, and like I said, I've got my own rules, right? I go to laundromats, I shower, work out at the gym, so it doesn't look like I'm homeless, but, you know, haircut, but I'm freaking homeless, right? I use the little bit of my money for hygiene, you know, I look good. Honestly, guys, if this was just a video, I'd look like a decent person, right? Or so I hope to think. But the thing about it is, I was like, this guy came up to me and he's like, yeah, I just need money. And I was like, man, I don't carry cash on me, for one. And two, there isn't enough money in the world for me to give you money and then you to go get something to eat and then I lose out. You know what I mean? There's just not enough money, okay? You're looking at it. You're experiencing it, okay? And I said, you know, you got to look out for yourself. And we were talking for about 10 to 15 minutes. And so, you know, he was just like, thank you. And he's like, I'm actually staying at a hotel right now for free. And I was like, dude, that's good on you, man. You know, they're probably not going to let that happen forever, of course, guys, but it's good on him, right? That shows initiative. It might be a little downgrading, but hey, he's not on the streets, so there's that. So yeah, there's that, and I sort of drifted off from the gaming part, but yeah, PUBG wouldn't let me upload, so I couldn't stream that for you guys, and like I said, I'm gonna have to wait probably, I don't know, like I said, if I find a way to do it, I'm gonna do it, so yeah, I know this video is gonna be going on 20 minutes, and I'm still trying to follow this poll that I had from about 2-3 weeks ago. It showed that 73% of you guys wanted 15-minute, and it was like, as opposed to the other 20-odd% wanted 30 minutes. So we're cranking out 15-minute videos, but sometimes I talk for a little bit longer, so I've gotten better. Absolutely gotten better. And this is absolutely dust off. This is absolutely clearance, dusty, whoever you want to call it, dude. And this is you guys just getting the information you need on how to get a job. Like I said, if you're losing your job, you're quitting your job, you don't know how long you're going to work for your job, you want to manage 2 jobs on your schedule, we're going to get all that detailed for you probably in a future video. So anyways, guys, continue on with your day. I'm glad you stopped by here for a second just to see what I have to say. If you can hear that cicada, it is super freaking loud. Anyways, guys, carry on, dust off, carry on, and enjoy, guys. Thank you.